Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ahsan and I'm a student of Ayub Medical College, Ahmedabad. Today I'm making this video on a request of Abed Bhai on how to study for mdcat and most importantly, or to be specific, how to study online for mdcat. First of all, a quick background. I have secured 182 marks in mdcat with a metric score of 1068 and with the FSC score of 1134 out of 1200, which makes me an aggregate of 93 and securing me admission in Ayub Medical College, Ahmedabad. First and foremost, I would say that about the preparation stuff, that anything that I share here is an insight to my journey. It could be different for you, it could be different for anyone else, but the main purpose of this video is to have a kind of framework so you can follow or adjust yours according to it, and having an idea that what it could be to study for mdcat. For biology, I used Golden Series with Step Academy, but not all the. I didn't start all the book for just those chapters which were tricky. For example, the variation chapter, coordinations chapter, where kind of tricky MCQs can be asked. And the most important thing about bio is just reading your points book thoroughly, memorizing and cramming each and every point and each and every fact. Then if you could do that, then practicing past paper MCQs is just enough for biology with some difficult chapters from Golden Series. Our step book is also good. Now for the chemistry, so the first year chemistry is not a cause of concern for most of the students. It's just medium level or easy level, but most of the students complain about organic chemistry. So organic chemistry is just like bio, it's all about cramming, and you should cram all the things about organic chemistry. And in the naming section there is just practice, like just solve the naming questions of all the different compounds of organic compounds that are available at the end of the chapter, and it would guarantee you that you have a good practice about naming the compounds. And for the conditions of different reactions and for reactions, just write it down on a paper in the form of short notes and revise it again and again. It's just the only solution for that. And with that I used Champion series book, which is an absolutely a good book for practice. And that's it about chemistry. Now for physics is a cause of concern for a lot of students, and it is a problem for mostly female and I would say medical students. But the plus point about physics is that once it's done, it's done. Fair. If the main thing about physics is just first of all, if you do not read the book, just it's okay, first take lectures. But if you read the book, it's also a plus point. Take lecture with full concentration and then make your notes, or you could make your notes while taking your the lecture, and then just go for the practice. Now in the practice, just do the MCQ, solve the MCQ. If the MCQ is the MCQ you are trying to solve is making sense or not making sense, just solve it or mark it. And at the end, when you solve all the MCQs, count it and write down the marks, because you will have an idea that how much marks you would score with this much information and with this much preparation. As they say that anything that gets measured gets managed, so you will learn about managing different areas and different stuff. After that, those MCQs which are wrong, then you go for it and try to solve it, try to Google it. And nowadays the AIs are helping a lot. So, and those MCQs which made you wrong, write it with yourself in your notes, and also those MCQs which you think that are kind of twisted, and those MCQs which have a common format that there is a higher possibility that will be included in the test. So also write down in your notes. You will have an idea that which kind of and which format of MCQs you will be facing in real mdcat.